Hey guys, just got a rating battle I thought I'd share with you. I don't do many rating battles because A, I usually get my ass kicked, and B, I'm not a big fan of 3 versus 3. I much prefer the classic 6-on-6 formula. You know, there's more swapping in and out, there's more tactical tomfoolery. Anyway, rating battle day. I don't know why. Okay. So I lead off with Ninetales, and immediately things turn to crap, because his Tyranitar has Sandstream, and as you may or may not know, to me, the sun is very important. We can't live without it. No, because, you know, my Venusaur needs it to be effective. So I decide I'm going to burn him, because A, he's going to be super effective, that's not good, and B, I just want to cut down Tyranitar's attack, because already this first round is pretty much in his hands, so I just want to set up the rest of my team for as much success as I can. So I burn him, and then I just say goodbye, Ninetales. I summon the sun. Ninetales gets to stand in the middle of an earthquake and say, "Oh, hell no!" So Ninetales goes down, but at least I've got the sun back up, and Tyranitar is burnt, you know, cutting his attack. So as far as that first round goes, for such a bad matchup, that went about as well as it could have, I guess. Next up comes Venusaur. Usually I'd be boosting right about here, trying to get as much attack and special attack as I can. But I think I had a fear that he might use Sandstorm if I fooled around too much. So I just went straight for the Solar Beam. His Earthquake does negligible damage because my Venusaur is pretty tanky. You know, for a neutral attack, I'd say that was pretty nothing. Thank God for that burn. I go for another Solar Beam because I'm feeling very creative. I actually kind of wanted to use Earthquake, but, you know, just to show off that I've got other attacks. But, no, Solar Beam. Solar Beam Venusaur. Alright, and then Black Sludge recovers a little bit of damage. Now we move on to Greninja. To me, Greninja is probably the Pokemon I hate fighting the most, for two reasons. One, it has great speed, and two, it has protein. So I needed to knock it out immediately. Again, I could have set up maybe, but it could have had Ice Beam. Yeah, I didn't want to play around with protein. I wanted to make sure that I had a super effective attack while it was still a water Pokemon. Finally, out comes Gardevoir, and, you know, at this point, I'm up 2-1. Venusaur hasn't taken much damage. It's a Mega Gardevoir, but I'm like, you know what? Not a single toss was given. I'm just going to Solar Beam. Venusaur only has one attack, and he will use it, use it, use it. So, Solar Beam, you know, for a Gardevoir, I'd say that was a pretty strong hit. And then Venusaur's like, Psychic Thoughts. Venusaur does not like Psychic Thoughts. He's neutral to Bug. He's neutral to ground. He's neutral to so many things, but no, Psychic, nah. Dragonite comes out, and Moonblast is very scary. But Wonder Scale cuts it in half. And what do you know? Another Fire Punch manages to take out Gardevoir. I needed that one-hit KO, because otherwise, dead. And again, Dragonite saves me.